much anger, and it's kind of sad.
Mm-hmm. Like, just in joking small talk of him, or well, not of him, but to him, did I pick up that, like, his immediate, like, retort demeanor for something is to express negativity about something. Like, genuine negativity to it, seldom sarcastic or ironic something.
I kind of understand where he's coming from, given, like, the whole defensive, he has to always retaliate to something. Because I was like that for a while. I mean, I was still kind of really defensive, but I understand a lot more when people are joking around or trying to have fun with it. But
my thing is I've come to a point where, like, I don't care. I can't care that, like, you have a negative opinion about me. I know it to be false, or I know it to be constructive.
Quick question: who would honestly have a bad opinion about you? Of all people,
losers, hateful, spiteful losers, like the ex-girlfriend.
Like, you'd have to. Okay,
but that's a whole different. That's a whole different domain of things.
Ex-girlfriends. Okay, there's all these other people, and then there's like ex-girlfriends, ex anybody, ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends, ex anybody. Their opinions just don't matter. They just don't see what everybody else sees. But see, like, people that are just against other people, they just have, like, this negativity because that's how their view is. But ex-girlfriend stuff, they're just gonna be mad.
They're just spiteful.
What. Yeah.
Other people are just like, man, the thing that just happened wasn't for me, so it's gotta be not about you.
Yeah. Oh, this didn't work. It's all your fault.
All right, and we're getting into it then.
Jumping right into it.
Lain versus Tetra.
Okay, we're jumping right into it. Tetra versus Lain, the rematch. First time I'm actually not coaching her on this.
Whoa!
It's cool to be on the commentator side.
Seeing some very, very respectable movements on Kirby's part to Lain.
I think I'd like to see a little bit better DI. A lot of...
Get those meatballs ready. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, a lot of the fault that came from her previous matches was just really terrible DI. Like, as we already see, you know,
that's a good thing to have as your single most falter, though. I mean, not like having bad DI is what you want, but if your single most hiccup is bad DI, then that means that all your rest of your moves are on point. I don't even know what he was doing there.
It's some weird thing. My friend Dylan was showing me a while back from, like, Brawl, where it's this crazy... Ooh! Wow, nice kill. That's this crazy movement, something with, like, if you tilt, like, the analog stick and the C stick, similar to, what is it?
Frog walking?
Moonwalking, similar to the moonwalking, the cheap moonwalking in PM, where you can do the moonwalk input and keep on tapping C stick.
That was right. Oh, God, but not death on Kirby. This might just be a death on Kirby.
Jumps. Makes it back. Gets a nice punish, okay.
Got him at 169, or 69, not even 169.
Alright, so Tetra in a nice lead. If she can rack on some nice damage, then this is going to be a really good game. Oh no.
That wasn't too unbeneficial that that last down air wasn't a spike. It put him in a situation that still has her off the stage.
Ooh, what a nice combo. Great shield DI as we see there.
God, you don't expect Kirby to, like, actually be able to freaking put such pressure on people.
Oh, but this is Tetra we're talking about.
Tetra's different. This is Tetra Kirby. You can't just say it's Kirby. This is Tetra Kirby.
Queen of Kirby's.
Queen Kirby.
There is no other Kirby like her. Not Shoot At, not Chip from Arizona. No, this is Tetra from Michigan. Loud and proud.
I don't think I've even seen Shoot At do the forward cutter spike. I didn't know that was a thing until Tetra had to reveal it to us.
Shoot At never fully explored the options. He just went for gimmicks and swallow sides and, you know, MVV area, not the best, so they lose to it.
Ooh.
Wow, nice duck there. That was great there. Instead of landing immediately after that second jump, she goes for a third jump and gets that nice punish that we saw there.
I feel like in this game, well, with it being the first match too, she's not trying to resort to a swallow side kill as to not let Lain get a little familiar with how to deal with that movement.
It's possible. Lane's just really hard to play. I was playing him earlier, and he just never leaves himself open. At all times, he's really aware, great spacing, great awareness, and it's cool to see that against a player like Tetra. Both have extremely proficient neutrals.
So are you not going to be able to get the grab forward throw jump? Oh,
wow.
No. And that's it.
If she was at higher percent, that would have actually stage spiked and killed her.
Do you think Marth can get the grab throw forward into jump cancel grab throw forward? He looked like he tried doing it to Tetra as she was at 0%, but the throw only left her at 3%, and unless she DI'd up, which was marvelous, like evaded it and turned it into a neutral air on him, then
I think
Lain
that's what
needs
she's been doing. I don't think she knows. I'm pretty sure she knows, but she hasn't been DIing F throw correctly.
Mhm.
I think she's like scared of getting tippered. But I think she should do is just at low percent like we saw there, DI throw up and in, or if you DI down and away, and then you can do like a lot of top melee players are doing now, where you DI all the way out and then just spot dodge when they try and go for the next grab. That's why you see a lot of high-level melee.
I have seen that actually.
They'll start
lately.
dash dancing around instead of going for an immediate throw because they look for the spot dodge and then they adapt to that.
Wow.
And then it makes up their timings. It's so much metagame.
It just looks like a bunch of spazzy nonsense.
Alright, and Lain bringing out the Fox. Okay. Let's see how he does.
What's going on here?
Kirby Slayer.
Get pushed off.
Oh no! Gets clipped by the up B there.
Was that a swallow side that she was looking to go for there?
I'm not quite sure.
I heard sucking as she was like, she kept.
Oh, that's it.
Puts him off.
Now this is going to be interesting because I actually was practicing against her a lot with Fox so that she could take on Mewtwo King, which sadly she lost to Oro. And then after that was Dreffin, so she would have first Mewtwo King after that.
Was that
according
it,
to the bracket.
dismantle or whatever?
No, it shuffled.
Shuffle, yep, that's what
So
it
it
was.
went Oro, Dreffin, Mewtwo King in the bracket, and if she had beaten Oro, it went 2-1. It would have gone on to first Dreffin, which she 3-1'd him in losers, and then she would have first Mewtwo King. And so...
Or not X, but oh my god, why am I losing his name?
What's that?
Who went on to win Shuffle in PM? Was it Mewtwo King or...
Yeah.
Okay.
It went Mewtwo King, Anther, Ripple, Tetra?
Nice. 4th place.
Yeah. Yeah, she got 4th place. So good. Boras Singles.
Yeah. Yeah, Miles knows where it's at.
Yeah, so the point I was getting at was that we practiced a lot of Kirby and a little bit of Ness versus Fox. And so I was teaching her to deal with a lot with lasers and airs, and then
Did you guys cover much of DIing out of the up air? Because she
Up
just
throw,
died
up
by
air?
that, yeah.
That's kind of just on her, because she knows how to do it from 64. But... Alright, we
I
saw a
feel
little bit
that
of
you just
DI
don't
there.
get it all the time, though you know exactly how to do it.
Yeah. I learned a good way to do it. Actually, when I went to Shots Fired, Pink Fresh was telling me if you wiggle a C-stick,
Nice.
or if you wiggle an analog stick and tap the C-stick, you get a dual SDI, and you get twice the inputs.
Really? What?
Oh my god,
Wow.
Lain, calm down.
Was that 5?
Calm down. I think that was 6, maybe. Oh my god, Lain is feeling himself right now.
Click, 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 click.
Alright.
Oh, she knows literally like just how the game is shaped to run him out down there and like,
Oh, she does that all the time.
God, so close to the blast zone. Was like freaking hanging out with it, sharing a cup of tea with it for a second.
Like, I may not be that good at this game, but I'm really good at mixing up recoveries. So she definitely had a lot of practice against mixing ups.
Oh,
on,
no
recoveries.
way.
Oh no. Oh, and she air dodges, unfortunately.
What I wanted to see there was from the drop, her short hopping off, falling forward, and trying to get with the spike end of the down air.
Well, I was thinking, I think she needs to stand stage more and either down tilt and notice if you're going for the sweet spot, just grab ledge from there.
Why would she not be using more of the
Or down air.
the bomb, or not the bomb, but the anvil, the brick?
Oh, the rock. Rock forgot to, dude. 5 jumps into down B.
Yes, exactly. She should maybe do that, like have wave dash forward so that she doesn't have to
I'm not
snap back
sure.
into ledge and just drop right away.
It seems tricky because you might be able to get through and hit him out of that, but then if it doesn't like stage spike or something, then he might be able to recover him.
I want to see her use that option. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll ask her about that later. I don't know.
Look at Dirtboy over there giving frickin' pro advice to Lain.
Rails in the background like, should I give advice? His advice is funny. He tries to coach me and he's like, okay, so, I don't know. Like, just don't get hit. And I was like, okay, Issei, thanks.
I feel like I can give some pretty good advice sometimes. I feel like advice that I gave Tap at one of the last war rooms led him to beat Lord.
Oh, wow. What was
Yeah.
that?
It was advice to that every time Lordy gets onto the ledge and tries to recover that he.
Oh! Okay, let's go, Tetra.
My advice was garbage.
I'm sorry, what was that?
No, never mind. That was godlike. That was before 10 seconds even went by.
Yeah. Oh no. Wow. Tetra barely making it out there. One more hit and she would have been gimped as well.
Alright, Lain not letting her breathe.
That's the nice thing about stage. Not only does she love it, being the biggest Kirby fan you'll ever meet, but it's actually got a taller ceiling, which helps for floaties.
The stage is kind of a tall ceiling, doesn't it?
I'm not sure if she might be able to nair out of up throw out there.
Yo!
Alright, Lain seeing that. Gets the tech, but Tetra is just all over him.
Glued to him.
Now, I think I actually like to do is wow.
Can risk it.
That was at 0 on both of them. So what I like to do is after I get like a tech like that on the wall, or even just trying to start a gimp on me like that, is actually drop down again. And being that I practice against Fox CPU, they would always go for a sweet spot. So I just drop down and I go for a sweet spot again, and it's super hard to cover it.
Godlike.
So like here, like he gets the ledge there, but if he wasn't able to get ledge, and then she tried hitting him again, he could have just dropped down and unbeat.
Those forward airs of hers that she was throwing off the ledge were in anticipation that Lain would jump in approach, but he knows that she knows that that's what everyone kind of typically does as soon as they get hit off the ledge, is jump.
Right.
So he's going low.
Oh, reverse forward air. Not the hitbox she wanted.
Lain needs to push it.
Goes for a grab. Oh no.
Oh!
Okay.
The doll forward cutter killing! What? Why does that look such like such magic, but I've never seen it before? Do you see that from her often? That was I've never seen that. I didn't even conceptualize like the forward cutter falling off the stage.